Right now, as you're watching this video, you're blind for microseconds at a time, and your brain is completely erasing those moments from your memory. In fact, you're technically blind for about 40 minutes every single day, but you'll never notice because your brain is essentially gaslighting you about reality. Here's what's happening. Your eyes are constantly moving in rapid, jerky motions called saccades. These happen 3 to 4 times every second as you scan your environment. During each saccade, you're functionally blind because your eyes are moving so quickly that you can't process visual information. But here's the crazy part. Your brain simply deletes these blind moments and creates a seamless visual experience by stitching together what you saw before and after each movement. Want proof? Go look in a mirror right now and watch your eyes as you look back and forth between your left and right eye. Notice something weird? You never actually see your eyes moving, even though they obviously are. That's your brain erasing the saccades in real time. Other people watching you would clearly see your eyes darting back and forth. But from your perspective, your eyes just magically teleport from position to position. But that's just the beginning of how your brain lies to you about vision. You also have a massive blind spot in each eye where your optic nerve connects to your retina. This blind spot is huge, about the size of 9 full moons lined up in your visual field. Yet you never notice it because your brain is constantly filling in the missing information with educated guesses based on the surrounding area. Your brain is so confident in these guesses that it doesn't even mark them as uncertain. It presents this fabricated information to your consciousness as if it's real visual data. Imagine if your phone's camera had a giant dead zone, but instead of showing you a black spot, it used AI to fill in what it thought should be there and never told you. That's essentially what your brain does every moment of every day. The visual deception goes even deeper. You think you see in full color everywhere you look, but that's another elaborate illusion. You only actually perceive true color in a tiny central area of your vision called the fovea, which is about the size of your thumbnail held at arm's length. Everything in your peripheral vision, your brain is making up those colors based on context, memory, and assumptions. This is why when you're driving and something colorful catches your attention in your peripheral vision, you have to turn your head to actually see what color it really is. Your brain was just giving you its best guess, and sometimes those guesses are completely wrong. These aren't bugs in our visual system. They're features that evolution designed to help us survive. Processing every single moment of visual information would be incredibly expensive in terms of brain power and energy. Instead, our brains evolved to be efficient prediction machines that fill in gaps and smooth over interruptions to create a coherent experience of reality. But this efficiency comes with vulnerabilities that some people exploit professionally. Magicians understand that your brain is constantly making assumptions about what you're seeing, so they can manipulate those assumptions to create impossible-seeming effects. Pickpockets know that your peripheral vision is largely fabricated, so they can work in areas where your brain thinks it's watching, but isn't really processing detailed information. The most unsettling part is that these aren't occasional glitches. This is how your vision works all the time. Every single visual experience you've ever had has been a carefully constructed narrative created by your brain, not a direct recording of reality. Your brain is like an overly confident documentary filmmaker who fills in missing footage with reenactments, but never tells you which parts are real and which parts are reconstructed. This raises some pretty profound questions about the nature of perception and reality. If our most trusted sense is constantly lying to us, what else might our brains be hiding or fabricating? How much of what we think we directly experience is actually just our brain's best guess about what's happening? The next time you're walking around, try to catch your brain in the act. Pay attention to your peripheral vision and notice how confident you feel about colors and details that you're not directly looking at. Remember that right now, as you finish reading this, you're experiencing dozens of tiny moments of blindness that your brain is seamlessly erasing from your awareness. What other lies might your brain be telling you about reality that you haven't discovered yet?